The possibility of Alvaro Folgueiras wearing a Kentucky Wildcats uniform is news that deserves to be highlighted not only because of the Spanish player's talent, but also because of Mark Pope's strategic vision in building the roster. The Wildcats coach has demonstrated, since his arrival, a remarkable ability to navigate the complex transfer portal, bringing in players that perfectly fit the dynamic and modern style of play that he proposes. With Folgueiras, Pope may be about to take another decisive step in that direction. Alvaro Folgueiras, with a versatile offensive repertoire, represents exactly the type of athlete that can thrive under Pope. His ability to shoot three-pointers efficiently, something that was evident last season when he converted an impressive 41.3% of his attempts from distance, is a crucial differentiator on a team that values depth up front. More than that, his evolution as a player over the course of 2 years at Robert Morris University demonstrates an even greater potential to be explored. Jumping from modest averages in his first year to impressive numbers such as 14.1 points, 9 rebounds, and 3.2 assists per game in his second year is a clear sign that Folgueiras is just beginning to scratch the surface of his talent. What makes Folgueiras even more interesting for Pope's project is his versatility. He is not just a forward who knows how to score. He is a facilitator who understands the team game. In an era where forwards need to be multifunctional, Folgueiras has already shown that he can contribute on several fronts. Whether it is knocking down three-pointers, controlling the paint with his average rebounds, or even distributing plays for his teammates. This rare combination of skills makes him a valuable piece for any system, especially for a coach like Pope, who has always valued big men who know how to play with their hands and their minds. The arrival of a foreign player like Folgueiras could represent much more than just a technical boost for the Wildcats. It reinforces Kentucky's growing reputation as a destination that attracts talent from around the world, expanding the program's reach and strengthening its global brand. For Pope, this is an opportunity to show that his vision extends beyond the borders of the United States, seeking talent wherever it may be. After all, college basketball is becoming increasingly cosmopolitan, and the ability to identify and integrate international players is a hallmark of elite programs. While the transfer market is cutthroat and the competition for top talent is fierce, Mark Pope has proven time and time again that he is ahead of the game. His ability to assemble competitive rosters in record time was already tested and validated last season when he led the Wildcats to the Sweet 16 with a group that many considered to be in its infancy. Now, with more time and resources at his disposal, Pope appears to be building something even more solid. And Folgueiras, with his youth, energy, and talent, could be the focal point of this new phase. It is impossible not to highlight the impact that a player like Folgueiras could have on the Wildcats' tactical development. His presence would open up new dimensions to Pope's offense, allowing the team to explore wider spaces and more fluid movements. In addition, his international experience could enrich the team's internal environment, bringing new perspectives and approaches to the game. In a sport where details make all the difference, these intangible attributes can be just as important as statistical numbers. If this signing of Alvaro Folgueiras does indeed come to fruition, it will be further proof of Mark Pope's mastery in identifying and seizing opportunities in the transfer portal. And we are all rooting for that success. McKenzie Mbako's visit to the Kentucky Wildcats is a milestone that deserves to be celebrated as a clear demonstration of Mark Pope's creative and strategic work in leading the program. The arrival of a player of Mbako's caliber, a former McDonald's All-American and one of the most coveted names in the 2023 class, not only reinforces Kentucky's prestige as a desirable destination for the best talent in college basketball, but also solidifies Pope's vision of building a versatile and competitive roster capable of facing the challenges of the major conferences. And boy, does that make BBN very happy. Pope's effective work. McKenzie Mbako is the type of player who can change dynamics on the court. His ability to play multiple positions, having played both the 3 and 4 positions during his seasons with the Indiana Hoosiers, gives Pope a tactical flexibility that few athletes can provide. In a modern basketball where mobility, versatility, and long-range shooting are essential, Mbako could be a key player who can fit perfectly into Pope's style of play, which has always valued athletes capable of contributing on multiple fronts. So, for Pope, it's a big mission to bring him in. His track record alone is indicative of his quality. Ranked as the 10th best player in his class and the 2nd best power forward, he has been sought after by other college basketball programs, including Kansas, North Carolina, UConn, and UCLA. The fact that Kentucky is among the finalists for his transfer is a direct reflection of the program's reputation and the growing appeal of Pope's project. Furthermore, Mbako's interest in visiting Lexington shows that the coach is successfully selling a compelling vision to the players. The opportunity to compete at a high level while developing their skills under the guidance of an innovative and committed coach. Mbako's averages over the past 2 seasons, while not yet reflective of his full potential, show that he is a consistent and improving player. With 12.2 points per game and solid rebounding and assist numbers, he has demonstrated a team mentality and an ability to impact the game beyond the points he scores. His previous experience at Duke before his transfer to Indiana also adds an element of maturity and adaptability to his profile, qualities that will be valuable for a team looking to remain competitive in an increasingly challenging environment. If Mbako decides to join Kentucky, it would represent a major milestone in Pope's recruiting efforts, not only because of the player's individual talent, but because of the message it sends to the college basketball world. Kentucky is ready to compete for the best players available, regardless of where they are or what their trajectory is to date. This ability to attract elite and unique players, even in a market as saturated as the transfer portal, is a testament to Pope's charisma and strategic approach that can shake up any team in a positive way. After an impressive season that culminated in the Sweet 16, the coach has proven that he can not only build rosters quickly, but also get the most out of his players. With Mbako, Pope would have the chance to add another chapter to that story, bringing in a player with the potential to be a national star, while also further strengthening the team's tactical identity. If Mbako decides to wear the blue and white of Kentucky, it will be further proof that Pope not only understands the game, but also knows how to acquire the right pieces to build something extraordinary. We are in this together, and we are moving forward. I want to see your comments.